Well, let's look at the trophies and see what they say. Just like EA making all the minis fucking difficult. You have to go through here, this, that, this, that, this, that. Hit anything.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one's for birdie. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off by around with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here. Had a fantastic drive.
Shit, I didn't swing all the way through. Fuck. Alright, that'll be alright.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This is on a stupendous line.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Teeing off
What's the
here
setting
at
I
the
need to
third
change? I don't care about my peoples.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that one will play.
All right.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Surely it's going to.
A well hold. He'll take the birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
He's currently tied for third. And they be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Nicely done. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 7. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard. Okay, steady now.
All right, stop.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is important. Big par putt here.
This one's tracking.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and everything. I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Second shot here on the 6th.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Oh, just missed. And this one is for his par. Nice line. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 7th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
They've chosen to club down here. And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 5-iron here. This one needs to kick left.
I keep pushing it to the right.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently at -3 for the round. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 160 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. Well struck. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, he's up, Tiger. A 7-footer right here.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Stay out of the rough. All right.
That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at -3 and a share of 7th.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
He's putting on a ball-striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Didn't
From
seem to
coming off the
matter.
birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh my, right by the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And now we can take a look at how that wonderful play affects the leaderboard. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for 1st.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, I like the look of the line here. He should find the fairway. From around 120 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. Well, that's beautifully judged. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
5 feet coming up to the cup. It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here.
That's
Well,
bullshit. It was all
wonderful approach
fucking.
shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently tied for 1st place. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Yeah, don't care
And he's
about
down
the
there.
live coverage.
You got to read.
shit.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This is on a great line.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Opting for the 6-iron.
4 right.
That got a little out of control, I think.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, so close. His next putt is for bogey. Currently 6 under for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. That's a big drive.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his
Nobody
rival.
cares.
Let's see
I
what
don't
happens
care about
here.
the rival shit.
return to live
If
right
I
now.
can't turn that off, then this game is... I'm
What's in
done with
front
it. I'll
of
go
him,
back to
Henny, with
fucking
his putt?
2K.
Setting up this
21.
putt 27 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Get in there,
That was a gallant attempt.
motherfucker.
That'll sting a bit. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. All some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. Going with the 7. Step 1 complete.
Oh,
Rich.
yes.
They found the green.
Indeed, Luke, but the next step for this player is to sink this putt.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff.
What a grind this last few holes were for this player. They got it done. Late charge up the leaderboard. Love to see it. Heading to a playoff.
Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played. Pin high.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff. And that'll force this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we?
No gain, no.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Fuck.
Plenty of nerves and pressure on the next putt. They're on the green, but lots of work left to do. This next putt will win it all.
Ooh, that almost went down.
It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues.
This one's online.
Yes, you can feel the tension building. This playoff's going to another hole.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Look, this player has not played this hole as well as their opponent. It'll be interesting to see if they can conjure up something special in this playoff.
Opting for the 5-iron.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Now this one's from downtown.
This for a birdie run.
Wow, that's misjudged. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through
thank
their mind
God.
right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Wow, Rich, if the tournament itself wasn't long enough, that felt like a marathon.
It was a marathon. I mean, the lights are off. Nobody's home anymore. Go away. Go home, as Ferris Bueller said. It's over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Oh shit. I guess I did order the big one.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K23. This is going to get fun real quick. And today we begin with the first hole, par 5. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there.
Do what? No, I'm going to the bathroom. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta get something to eat. That is if you're watching anyway. We can't do this. Hmm. 12 miles an hour, what the fuck?
Nice drive, just striping it. And this one's about 210 from the pin. You're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. This one for eagle.
Didn't hit it hard enough. No, I did. I just
Setting up here with
had a little bit of the wrong angle.
Looking good. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Wind is blowing left to right. All right, nice approach on that one. Pulls about 10 feet out. This one's on a good line. Oh, just right by the hole. Oh, there's almost nothing left of this one. That one, you'll stay at 1 under. Okay, the lengthy par 4. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. Well, sorry about that. It turns out you're in the rough. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? This one's your 3rd. Foot putt here. Looking good. In the cup for the putt. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Well, this should be in the fairway. Looking like about 185 yards out. Coming into the green. That should do nicely. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Oh, come on, get in. Ugh, rolled right by. All right, par putt. Blowing out there, right to left.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
This one's for bogey. Starting the round above par today.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Time to tee off at the second.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour, because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That's frustrating.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently at +1 for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, that was pure.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. This putt coming up is for birdie. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, that's a ripper. And he'll move into the top 10. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Yeah, this is lovely. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ouch, that hurts. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one. This one is right down the pipe. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
This one's dialed in. There it is. Trailing by 4 strokes. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards. What a drive that was. F1, watch out.
Going with the 6-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Just didn't drop. 11 feet to the cup. Ooh. And this one is for bogey. And down it goes. Sitting at 1 over for the day. This hole is a long par 5. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
No,
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the hybrid. And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing to the green, well below your feet. It's always nice to see the ball fly to the hole. That's heading into the rough, I think. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This one to save par.
That's well holed. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Next up is this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, this one could be rinsed.
Sitting at 1 over. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. 15 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in. They're nicely holed. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for eagle here. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
Well played. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, well played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Putting for a par here.
These are on rails, looking good.
Good putt that. Sitting at 3 over for the day. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 8-iron here. Wow, what a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And this putt is for a final score of 73. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par now. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.